Good morning, everybody. This is Sandy, the Sunroom Stitcher, coming to you from the gentle folds of the lilac thicket. It's Monday. It's March 23rd, and it is 10:08 in the morning. And my last update was last Wednesday. Not a lot of actual stitching progress, but nonetheless, there is some things to share. Um, First of all, let's take a look at what I have done on the Primrose Cottage Star a Day. And I've got, there we go. I've got 2 stars left over here on this line, and then three more. 3 more rows to go after this. So funny how fast time goes by, huh? Anyway, so yeah, July the 4th. It'll be here before you know it, huh? Okay. And then I've stitched we had a Romy's Creation sit and stitch on Wednesday evening. And I did work on the Biscornu, the Quaker style Biscornu. And so I was coming along. I had to do a little bit of ripping out, but that's okay. We're making the progress. And I do love that color of floss. And that was it for stitching, although I've spent a lot of time on fully finishing Primrose Cottage, Always Love You. Now, this was my husband's Valentine, and what I did was I scanned the finished stitching and then cut it into a Valentine for him. So now this is the actual thing. I spent quite a bit of time going through my cedar chest, my grandmother's cedar chest, looking at the trims that I had. And I found this. It's pink, and it's got an opalescence thread through it, and it was rickrack. And I had enough that I braided it. And, if you can see that, I braided it, and then I tacked it along the edge of, that's the back fabric that I got at Quilter Station, and I love it because the little blossoms are so sweet. And then I tacked the braided rickrack along the edge, and this is the bottom, and you can sort of see where right here. It's not the best, but it came out really well. I'm really tickled with it. And I put it in my basket on my grandmother's dining room table. And this is Primrose Cottage's Always Love You, or Love You Always, but I love it. It's sweet. And then as I was going through my box of finishes, I pulled a few out, and one of them that I pulled out that I was thinking about fully finishing is, this was a free design by Mosey and me called Spring Suprise. And actually, it is still on the internet through the Internet Archive. If you type in Mosey and me and go to the freebies page, there's a list of the freebies that you can still download, and this is one of them. Now on this, I do believe that I did a little bit more back stitching around the face than the pattern called for. And, but I think it's adorable. And what I had found was these are shaped gift bags that I had purchased years ago at Hobby Lobby. And now the orange is much more orange than it's appearing here in this video. And I thought that this would be that I could maybe tack the, I'm not quite sure how I'm going to do it. I could bind the edges, I thought, with a blanket stitch, and then attach it with some buttons. Now, I think I have some carrot buttons, and I'll have to look for them, but I'm not sure. But I definitely do not have any orange buttons, just regular orange buttons. So I thought I might go to Hobby Lobby and see if I could find some orange buttons that would be appropriate to put like in the corners. So, and this was the hang tag on it, and I've got 2 of the carrot-shaped bags, but I'm sure that I got these marked down, but anyway, I'm gonna save that because I want to be able to notate that. But that was, that I think this is the next thing that I'm gonna fully finish. I don't know when that will be, but I think it's gonna turn out really cute. Now, yeah, and if I fully finish it, it's gonna sit in my basket on the dining room table. Even when it's not Easter. At Christmas time, it'll still be in the basket. And also I had printed off a couple of free designs that I found. Pinker and Pumpkin has a new salt box freebie, and that would be this little darling house here, and it's got lammies on it and just really cute. So I printed that off. And also, I think I talked about this in the Wednesday update last week, was the Shit Happens by Romy. She a Monday freebie. This was it. And I think I found some really cute trim in my cedar chest that would be appropriate. Isn't that fun? With the balloons? That would be so much fun. Yeah. So I pulled this out, and today is Monday, so she'll have another freebie on her Facebook group. And I think I saw it briefly. It was an Easter, like Happy Easter. And I'm thinking, I could stitch that for my mom's Easter card. So anyways, 8 minutes, 8.5, almost 9 minutes. So I think that I'm going to let you go. And I wish you a wonderful day of great stitching. And I'll just say God bless. And